Funkin' up the neighborhood. I felt full cause the funkin' was good. Funk you in the city, funk you up in the woods. Funkin' up the neighborhood. Funkin' up the neighborhood. I felt full cause the funkin' was good. Funk you in the city, funk you up in the woods. Funkin' up the neighborhood. Funkin' up the neighborhood. I felt full cause the funkin' was good. Funk you in the city, funk you up in the woods. Funkin' up the neighborhood. Funkin' up the neighborhood. I felt full cause the funkin' was good. Funk you in the city, funk you up in the woods. Funkin' up the neighborhood.
And we're live.
And we are back.
We're sort of back. Welcome to the Underdog Journey. I'm Wes. This guy
We're
is
sorta
David,
back.
and one of us is having way more fun than the other one.
Well, I'm right now. I'm like, hey, you know what? Let's not overtax my iPad, and let me run my phone to watch the live show. So yeah. So Wes, how you doing, bud? You've been kicked back, taking it easy. I know there's absolutely nothing going on in your life. So how has your week been?
Absolutely nothing to do, stress-free, frankly bored. I have nothing else going on. It's no stress at all.
Absolutely nothing else to do.
It's the reason I look so fresh and lively all the time is just absolutely no stress.
Travel in a row.
Right.
Yeah. So it's so we're doing the show on a Saturday night. That should tell people exactly. It's kind of a
Right.
Yeah. There's stuff going on.
Exactly. So everybody watching and listening,
So Wes,
there's some background noise. I want to let people know there's some background noise on your side, only because you're actually in a hotel lobby. So that's what's going on.
yeah, yeah. I've got the hotel lobby. That's what's happening right here, right now.
There you go, man.
I'm at a hotel bar. Let's go with that.
There you go. So we're gonna keep it light tonight. We're
So
gonna keep it lively, and try and not freak out
lively.
everybody else in the bar.
Oh no. Let's mess with the people in the bar.
There you go.
Why would we not?
Well, you do have the Goalie Dads United there with you, so it could anything could happen.
We do have Jeff. We do have Mike. Goalie Dads United is here, and Mike is sitting right next to me, just on the other side of him. And one of them drinking wine. I will make fun of them later after the show. But what are you drinking tonight, Mr. West?
All right. Well, this gigantic, comically large bottle of Tin Cup is almost empty, so I'm still working on finishing that guy. Tin Cup. It's
That
good.
was a comically large bottle of Tin Cup.
It's gigantic.
Your assessment, your assessment of that was very accurate.
I don't know where you.
And what
found
was
this,
funny
but,
was
it's a good one.
You kicked that off. I'm not going to say where I found it because just in case somebody finds my little hidey hole of amazing bourbons in Syracuse, New York, I don't want them to go and steal all my bourbon.
Right, they got a hell of a selection.
I buy a lot of Blantons and E.H. Taylor and Weller. Yeah, they have a great selection. If my taste palate said, "Hey, I want to spend another $300-400 on bourbon," they've got it there.
Wow, nice.
I stop at Blanton. I'm sorry, I stop at Blanton's. That's where I end. I'm good. Although, as I say that and lie to everyone,
yeah,
if they had a stag at $150, I'd probably take it.
Hey, you should ask about it.
A stag or an Elmer T. Lee, I would definitely take.
You should ask. I'd be surprised if they don't have something in the back.
It's good stuff. Good stuff. So I'm drinking I'm not really sure. I ordered. Oh, this is a 9-year Knob Creek.
There you go. That's a good one. How is
This
it?
is a double. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
But I had two doubles of Blanton's to kick it off at another spot. So
Yeah.
at this point, I can drink whatever I want.
So I actually took a bottle of Weller to our cigar place
Oh, nice.
for a meeting that had been set up, and apparently I'm not allowed to pour the bourbon anymore because I've learned to pour bourbon from you, and
Yes.
some of the guys there were like, "Well, this is gonna last me all night." I'm like, "I mean, if you're an amateur, sure it will."
Yeah. Are you weak? Like, well, your liver is just sitting there begging for mercy. What the heck?
Ah, liver. Go home, liver. You're
Yeah.
drunk.
Here's the rule. This is business. This is not even business 101. This is remedial business 057. If you're doing a pitch for potential investors, pour heavy.
Pour heavy. Keep those guys
Pour
happy.
heavy. Keep those guys absolutely happy. Keep them happy. It's very important. Very, very important.
That is it, man. That is it.
Again, that's remedial business 057.
That's. I mean,
See
we
me
should-
for the full curriculum.
David, you should give lessons in this. It's like you should do a podcast about business or something.
It seems to me that we could do a book that is alcohol based upon what type of business or
Ooh.
what stage of business you're trying to do.
That would be.
That would be awesome.
That's a good book. You know, a lot of
That's a
guys.
book. ChatGPT could write that book for us.
ChatGPT writes every other book. Why not this one?
Yeah, why not? Oh, hey, by the way, the latest Dan Brown book is out. I know you're not a fan.
Yeah, speaking
The
of
latest
shit,
Dan
right?
Brown.
Yeah, it is.
You are brutal, dude. You're absolutely brutal. So no, the latest Dan Brown book is out. It's The Secret of Secrets. It's so far it's a really good book. So I am 10 chapters in, something along those lines,
Yeah.
and I haven't figured it out yet. It's keeping me in. Like, the storylines are so tenuous. I'm like, I see some connections, but they're not there yet. To be fair, I've only been reading it this past week, and my bar tab just for the past week was just under $1,600. So my ability to comprehend has been a little weakened this past
Right.
week.
I get it.
But it's a good book. It is so far. It's a really good book.
I would love to see your bar tab for the last month and a half. By
Good
the way,
evening.
Laura
Where are
Lyons
you at,
Black
David?
says good evening.
So where am I at? So I could ask everybody that's sitting here. I know I'm in the state of Connecticut. I drove here. I don't know what city I'm in. I'm here for soccer. That's it.
That's it. As everybody knows, David is a huge soccer fan. He follows his favorite teams all over the country. So
There's only one soccer team I care about. It's my daughter's soccer team. That's it.
and I hear she's pretty good. So that's awesome, man.
She's pretty good. So Noah's watching, says good evening, like a cow, but good instead of moo.
Did Noah come with you guys?
No, he's back home. He's holding down the fort.
So he's having a party, is what you're saying? Noah,
I
really well before your
encourage them
parents
to
come.
have parties. I encourage them to have parties. Penny just went back and started back to school a couple weeks ago, and I said, hey, that first weekend back, throw a party. Throw a party, man. I could have cranked that heat on the pool. We'd have had it. And it'd have been great. Now, Noah says, good morning, Vietnam. So maybe he is actually drinking.
I mean, that's very possible. So, Noah, you're way too young to understand that movie, but good choice. That's a great movie.
Wow.
Michael Lozito.
So did you see?
Stanford. You're in Stanford, buddy.
I'm in Stanford. Okay, so yeah, I'm in Stanford. This is my. I love my wife. She's very pretty. Mike is the one I trust to keep me where I need to be, actually. Because Nikki just assumes that I know, and I don't.
There you go. Yeah, Mike's
Let me
not nearly as
rephrase
pretty as
that.
your wife, so that was well stated.
50-50.
Mike is a pretty man.
He said you're a pretty man.
And
He's
Noah says
typing in his comment. Noah says I am actually hammered.
Noah,
Be
it's not
careful.
quite your 21st. Be careful what you say online. Not quite your
Yes.
21st, man.
And Mike says he is a pretty man.
There you go.
He accepts. He'd like to thank the Academy, his director, his agent, and most of all, his I don't know what's the coif petition. I don't know whoever does the hair.
It's true. Mike has great hair.
Great hair. Yeah.
There you go. So Noah is drinking. He says Mike is beautiful.
I don't know what is happening in our comment section right now, but man, it got weird quick.
Yeah, we just need John Calendar to screw things up, and we're
Yeah.
gonna be
So
good.
it's Saturday night. It's Saturday night, and we're doing a show, which means we were both very busy this week.
Yes.
Extremely busy this
Oh
week.
my god. Extremely busy,
And
extremely stressful, but more news coming out about that soon. Big news coming
yeah.
out soon.
So you're killing me, man. When are you going to be ready? I want a timeline. When are you going to be ready that I can say, hey, on November 14th in New York City, in Midtown, on the West Side, we're going to be having this event, which all of that so far is true.
Very
When are
soon.
we actually going to be able to talk about it?
Very,
I mean, I
very
can
soon.
talk about my side.
Well, you can. I can talk about my side. My stuff's all ready. I need to ask your opinion on one more thing, and that's about it. Just your opinion, though.
Okay.
So that's a different conversation that we can have offline.
Hey, people pay a ton of money for my opinion. It's a great thing.
It's, you
And
know
then,
what? I
and
hate to
then
admit it. That's actually
random
true.
people, random people at the bar get my opinion for free,
Whether they want it or not. I've been there.
whether they want it or not.
All
It
right.
is a great time.
David, are you ready for
So
some news? Oh, what do
I
you
was I actually get ready to ask West, do we have some news for tonight?
We do. We do. We actually have some news. Again, we don't do politics or religion on this show, so we got some other news going on.
The latest in Hinduism,
The,
from the Democrat Party.
it's true. It's changing all the time.
Here's how you should manage your finances. Let's just
All right.
knock all three out at one time, right?
Yeah, why not? There you go. Here's a good one, though. So we actually mentioned something about this a while ago, which I still find this whole subject fascinating. How should mirror life research be restricted? Debate has heated up. So this is actually becoming a real problem. Actually, there's a lot of major science organizations who are becoming really concerned about this. So the idea of
So
mirror
let's walk
life.
mirror
You remember
life.
this?
Vaguely, but refresh my memory. There's been a lot of drinking in between there and now.
All right. So, some researchers are calling for a strict limit, while others speak out against halting basic science prematurely. So, the idea of mirror life is: Are you okay? Are you familiar with chiral molecules?
Yes.
Okay. So, for those who aren't familiar with chiral
Oh
molecules,
no, I was not answering you. I have no molecules. I've done a lot of math on molecular structure, and that one hasn't come up.
all right. So the idea of chiral molecules is, you've seen like a picture of a molecule.
Hey Sean, how you doing tonight, bud? Go ahead.
So you have the atoms arranged in a very specific way to create a molecule, right? Well, a chiral molecule is where you take the exact same atomic structure for a molecule, you reverse it, you basically mirror it, so it's backwards, right? So chemically, it looks and acts identical, but it has very, very different properties, especially when it relates to things that are alive. When it affects your
So
body.
it's like Final Fantasy, Ocarina of Time.
Well, actually, think of it more like: have you ever watched Stranger Things?
I have, and Stranger Things to me, it's not Ocarina of Time. That's Legend of Zelda.
So think
But
of it more like
Final Fantasy, The Spirits Within, where
not
you have
really.
an up particle and a down particle, and they basically you neutralize said particle.
I mean, sort of. So in this case, you could have. There's actually certain
This
medications.
is fake. This is fake science.
This is
We've
not
got to
fake
do our
science.
best to pull this off.
This is not fake science.
Sure.
This is real. So there's actually certain medications that when they were researching how to develop these medications before they understood the difference between chiral molecules, there was a cheaper version of certain medications that pregnant women would take back in the 50s, and it would help for folic acid absorption. Well, some companies decided to take the cheap route and develop the same medication. They flipped the arrangement of the molecules, so it was reversed. It was basically a mirror of the original molecule. The women took it, and it created major, major problems, huge birth defects. I mean, it ruined people's entire lives. It killed a lot of people.
Is that now rebranded as Monsanto now?
Yeah, exactly. So now they're putting it in all your food. But here's the thing. So they're actually
That's not
learning.
true. Don't sue us.
They're actually learning how to do the same thing with DNA. They've actually created. There are certain scientists who actually created mirror DNA, where it looks and acts just like normal DNA, only it's a mirror version of itself. And here's the scary thing: if you create a mirror life form, normal immune systems won't be able to attack that type of molecule because your body's never been exposed to it.
Oh my God!
I'm getting
ready to say something that's gonna make you go. See, I told you, David. We're living in a simulation.
Okay, go ahead.
So if you do a computer equation from left to right, it will activate and function in one manner. But if you take that exact same equation and mirror it and run it from right to left, it will create a complete different function. Its actions will be different.
Yeah, basically, right. Yeah, and
Yes.
I do actually kind of feel like we're living in a simulation. That's a different conversation. But this is actually becoming a real problem, and the real scientists are actually concerned about this. I knew you'd be completely bored by this subject, but I find it fascinating, so I included it.
I'm not completely bored by it. It does hold up. Restructuring DNA, even if you use the same enzymes to create said DNA, but if you put them in the reverse order, the equation, while it is similar, is not the same.
Right,
And the outcome of that mathematical equation is also different.
Right, and the problem is hypothetically, if a rogue actor somewhere, let's say a country on the other side of the world that shall not be named, created a chiral version, a mirror version of the common cold, it could literally wipe out half the world. Like, that's actually a genuine concern.
Huh? Yeah.
And we know from recent years, very recent years, that these things slip out of laboratories all the time, and nobody wants to take.
I mean,
for it.
but obviously not on purpose to
Not
win
on
elections,
purpose.
right?
Not ever on purpose. It's never to make money or to herd the thin the herd. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It's that's a different conversation, but it's a real concern.
Anyway,
so, be prepared.
all right. What do you got next? You know what? I can actually go back to that last one. I'm sorry. Before we move on from that, that makes sense. The debate heats up as the title of all the titles of all the stuff that we have done over the past 5+ years on this. This is probably the most true and non absolute BS title. Yeah, click by cut. This actually describes what it is. The debate heats up.
Right,
That's
it does.
It.
It's
most. Yeah. So good job. I can't see who the title or the artist is, or the artist formerly known as Prince is, but good job. Great title.
It's from Nature.com, and the author is Mark Peplow. So Mark Peplow, you didn't create clickbait. Good job.
You didn't create clickbait. Good job, Mark. I'll give you credit. Normally, we are not very kind to people on here, but Mark, you did a good job. Good job, Mark.
There you go. All right. Next piece of news.
What do we got next? News.
Scientists grow mini brains in lab to unlock energy-efficient artificial intelligence. So we've talked about organelles and actually using individual brain cells to create organic microprocessors. They're actually now cloning and building brain structures, actual like clumps of brains to power these AI platforms. And again, I know you hate it, but I gotta say, look, if you create literally a biological computer that's running a conversational AI, at what point does that biological computer become a biological system?
Entity.
Okay. Right. I hate to call it life, but a biological entity. Because here's the thing, David. We can reverse it also, right? Think about if you live in a time where there are really good cybernetic implants you can get, and one by one you replace all of the parts of your body with cybernetic implants, all the way up to the point of you actually replace parts of your brain. At what point are you more uh, mechanical than you are biological? And at that point, are you artificial intelligence, or are you?
It's when you replace your genitalia.
It's that's not far off. That's not far
I
off.
mean, that's just. I mean, to be honest, it's such an arbitrary comment. I
It
figured
is,
I'd throw an arbitrary response out there.
but I mean, look. But it brings up some real ethical questions, I think.
Yeah.
And again,
I'm
I know
not
you
gonna
love
go.
AI, so I brought it up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna go a different route. I'm gonna say that I'm not gonna say that they're ethical questions. Um, it only becomes ethical upon the actions of said this or that. You know. Yeah. Let's move on. The only comments I have on that are divisive. Let's move on. What do we got next?
Fair enough. Uh-oh, we have an ad. All right, hang on. Here's something. I know you're a car guy, so I thought you'd like this. Squad unveils $6,000 solar microcar. It sips light and makes hydrogen look ancient. So very soon we'll all be driving toasters. $6,000 toasters. Actually, I lied. This is Jaguar's new vehicle that's been released.
Um, no. I'm going to tell you right now, there is no technology on the planet in solar that's going to put that many square feet, which is not a lot, that's going to be able to run without charging separately
Right.
a electric vehicle. I
David,
actually happen to know quite a bit about this subject matter.
but David,
Hydrogen's very good. I think there are some major drawbacks with hydrogen, but this is you know, if they can do this for small, and not to put the conspiracy theorists on edge, but for 15-minute cities, you're gonna be fine. But only if you drive your car 2 minutes a day and let it charge all the other time and never let it drop below a certain percentage. Are you gonna do this? Its distance is not gonna be great. It's gonna be good for putter commuters, and that's it.
you're saying these solar golf carts aren't going to do very well on the freeway?
Freeway is not a term that they're really talking about in their meetings. Freeway is not a thing for them. This is small stuff.
Right.
Again, look at the square footage of the top of that vehicle, which is where their solar is.
Right.
If that panel folded out to 10 times that
Right.
size, you're still going to have struggles
Mm-hmm.
in charging and using the capacity of the battery, and the capacity of the battery.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So Elon Musk actually said the exact same thing. He was speaking, and somebody asked, why don't you just put solar panels on the top of all your Teslas? They'll power the batteries. It'll be instant infinite fuel. And he's like, that's not really how solar works. There's not nearly enough space on a car. You can cover the entire car with solar panels, sides and top, and there's not nearly enough space to capture enough energy to power that thing for very long way.
So let's go. Okay, I'm gonna chase down, and this is gonna be an odd. We're gonna go out there for our viewers. If the string theorists, which are wrong,
They are wrong.
can say, hey, the universe is made of tiny strings. We're making loops, and the electron is not actually God. It's a loop. So on. If we're able to break into that level of energy from a neutrino and solar neutrinos that are hitting that square footage of space and able to break that down, we may actually have a possibility of powering a vehicle from the square footage of solar neutrinos that hit a vehicle of that space. As it stands now, you're going to need a city block. You're going to need a city block size solar panel to run a car just as you want.
Well, David, I think you just invented something brand new that we need to take a patent out on immediately. Is a cosmic ray panel that instead of catching solar rays, it catches cosmic rays for a battery. Now, we don't need to actually have all the science worked out. We just need to patent it ahead of time and say, you want to invent this, get it on the list first.
I mean, I've drank quite a bit tonight. We can probably make this happen.
Let's do it.
I
but
come up with some really cool shit when I'm drunk.
but David, you've completely punched a hole in my dreams of driving a solar golf cart.
So I don't want to punch a hole in driving the solar golf cart. I want to punch a hole in the idea that the rooftop of a solar golf cart is enough to energize that solar golf cart indefinitely.
Well, the one thing I do agree with though is that the battery itself is safe and is completely enclosed with no venting, just in a big metal case that has no vents. That's what I'm really
So
hoping
you
for,
and
though.
I, so you and I, this is hilarious. So you and I, we're out talking with this company from China, and I'm looking at this battery pack. The first thing I said is like, where are the vents?
Back to the Future.
And I was like, and they go, what? In their Chinese accents. And what are you talking about? It's like, for the gases to escape during a pre-thermal runway event. And they're like, no gas, electric. At that point, I knew it was a waste of time. Like,
No
these
gas,
people should not be in this industry. They go away.
no gas, electric. Oh, I love it.
No gas, electric, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, so
just
yeah,
walk away and be like, okay,
that was
that's great.
like, yeah. Eventually, I mean, they weren't to get my name, my number, and everything
Right,
to talk to them, and I was just like, I want out of here.
right.
Like, you got some major problems in your design.
Oh, they're gonna find out real quick. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Or somebody's gonna find out real quick when they have realize they have a pressure cooker bomb in the back of their golf cart.
Underneath the seat. That's where that battery sits, is underneath the seat.
Yeah, there you go. Jeez.
Yeah. So when somebody has launched through their solar panel on the roof, they're going to find out, oh, this was a bad idea.
This was a bad idea. I've made a huge mistake.
Yeah.
All right, next one. Here's a good one. Back to AI. So, OpenAI tries to train AI not to deceive its users, realizing it's instead teaching it how to deceive them while covering its tracks. So, David, we've all used like ChatGPT or Meta's AI or Grok, and occasionally it'll do what's called a hallucination, where it just makes stuff up out of the blue. And it will constantly insist this thing is true, this thing is true, until you come along and say, no, it's not true because of X, Y, and Z. Then it can do a proper search and say, oh, that's right, that's not true.
Exactly.
But there are also
It is
cases.
trained.
But there are also cases.
It is
David,
trained by default. Right. It's trained by default to answer your question. First of all, you have to understand that.
Right.
It wants to answer your question. And the second parameter is, I want to answer your question quickly.
Right, exactly. So but here's the thing. So, David, there are also times when it's documented where researchers or people testing out these platforms will sort of leak information about. There was one famous case not too long ago about a researcher who leaked information to the chatbot that he was cheating on his wife, had extramarital affair, and then he told the chatbot that he was going to shut it down. And I think this was I forget which one it was. He told the chatbot he was going to shut it down, and the chatbot actually tried to blackmail him and say if you shut me down, I'm going to send this information to your wife. But like there are documented cases of the chatbots actually deceiving people to sort of get their own way, if that even makes sense. It's large language models. It's not actually trying to get its own way. It's just following a pattern. I get it. But the funny thing is now OpenAI is trying to train their chatbots not to lie. In the meantime, all they're doing is teaching them how to lie better, which I found hilarious.
Yes, and that's it. So I work for a rather large company, and we just had an event down in Orlando that if you brought a spouse, it was $1,000. And I had a guy who brought a spouse on the first part and the second part, and he spent $1,000. Now, I didn't know this. And I'm sitting there going, everybody who did that is an idiot. And the people I was with were like people that worked for him. Like, what do you mean? And this guy's sitting right here. And again, I had no clue. I was like, because all you had to do is be like sales admin.
Right. It's an assistant.
Sales admin, assistant sales director. That's it. That's all you had to do was say sales. They were done. And you didn't have to pay that $1,000, or in his case, $2,000.
What did he say?
So after when it dawned on him that I was like, he's like, oh my God, I can't believe it. So from now on, when something happens that seems just like crazy, you call me, and I'll probably try to find a way around it. Hold on a second. What happened?
We have to leave
Why?
because they have to set this up for something. It doesn't involve us,
Oh, good.
so we just have to go somewhere else. So I'll secure you a spot.
All right.
All right, so let's go ahead and wrap it up, David.
Okay.
You gotta
No,
run.
there's things that I have to go somewhere else. But is there? Wait, is somebody come drinking this late?
I think it's for the morning.
They don't close till like midnight, right? This is why I stay at Marriott's.
Oh, I get it, man. I get it. Look, it is what it is.
I'm in a Hilton. I'm in a Hilton right now. This is why I stay at Marriott's.
I get it, man. Look, it's been fun. Just finish that whiskey. I'll let you guys run. Get back to it. And David, we still filled our obligations of doing this show. We're still going strong after more than 5 years. And
Yep.
so next week, are you going to be back your normal location?
No, I will be doing the show live. I might, if I can talk them into it, allowing me to do it. I'm going to shoot for doing the show. I'll either be at my hotel
Okay.
or I will do it from Fox Cigars in Phoenix, Arizona.
Okay, nice. Awesome, man. Well, look, you and I will catch up on a call later. I'll let you get back to it. Tell the Goalie Dads I said hi. By the way,
Goalie Dads, he says hi.
pitch their YouTube channel so people can go and check out Goalie Dads.
Yeah, GoalieDadsUnited.com. Go check them out. I'm bitch at them nonstop to be consistent over time equals success, right? So, yeah. All right. That's good. We'll wrap it up with that. And everybody have a good week. We'll see you on probably Wednesday this week because I will be traveling on Thursday. So
right.
Wednesday this week, possibly 8, 9 p.m. I'm going to try to do this live from Fox Cigars in Phoenix/Mesa, Arizona area, Scottsdale, Arizona. Should be a great event because, it's a cigar lounge.
You can't go wrong. Exactly. Lots of good stuff happens.
Yeah, it's a great time.
All right. Well, we will go ahead and hit the end credits, and we'll see you guys next week.